It really does just start it right up, doesn't it? Oh man. Gotta press that play button. Cool. This setup works just fine. Yeah. I am doing many tests on this stream, so I guess I can wait for a second or two to see what happens. Let's see, that doesn't show anything related to me being live. I'm already in my stream manager. So I've been having some tremendous problems with the setup that I had prior, where I used a tablet as a wireless PC, extra desktop basically, another monitor. And I have just foregone doing that entirely. Which, I mean, to be completely honest, it's fine for me. Oh, cool, yeah, it is. And I can just use that to view what I'm doing. I popped up a stream manager on a tablet, and that's floating on a little tablet arm of some kind that's bouncing all over the place, so hopefully I don't get motion sickness there. I am capturing just the game within OBS. Oh, good. Okay, never mind. I was like, it went black. I was scared. And that way I can Alt-Tab without having to worry about the infinite corridor that is capturing itself in the OBS. And then I have a couple hotkeys set up for starting and stopping and transitioning scenes. Although, if I'm just capturing the game, I don't technically need... Oh, that's... Please don't do the flashies. Please don't do... Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That would have been very unfortunate. I didn't play around with the settings in Dolphin at all, whatsoever. So I had this whole entire new setup ready to go. And you know what happened? It just didn't work. I did local recordings, and I was getting, I don't know, 1 frame per second in the recordings themselves. This is so anticlimactic with the spring ball. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for real. Hold on. See, like that. It's easy. Even I can do it. Nope. So the recording just wasn't working for any amount of trial and error. So I grabbed a different capture method instead of grabbing the entire desktop like I was before. So you don't get to see my cool wallpaper anymore. Let's see. This is a puzzle room. I gotta scan the panels to turn on the door. Ah, phase on! Storage unit has been modified to transport radioactive material. Rad scans indicate the presence of phazon energy. Handle with caution. Rad scan is not short for radiation scan. It is short for radical scan. As in, it's pretty crazy how this scan technology works. Just FYI. I'm gonna check this live. Hey, that's not bad. I haven't actually, like, gone and... Ah, I'm in the bubble! I haven't actually gone and viewed how the stream looks on the viewer's end. It's not terrible on my tiny little baby phone screen. Should probably scan the boy. Numerous fatal wounds in the back, all from space pirate weaponry. Such termination is often the punishment for cowardice among the space commandos. Or he ate too many phazon. Shush. Shush. I was going to stream this again last Thursday and Friday, but I got a absolutely destructive, terrible head cold. Why can I... Only one of all of the puddles of phazon are scannable. The rest of them are hidden. I've got cloaking technology running. Nice. I'm going to grab this boy. Boobity boop. Yeah, that cold absolutely knocked me on my... You shouldn't time out while I'm doing something important. You can probably tell I've still got a little bit of that there clogging going on in my nose. Hopefully it's not too irritating. It sounded alright in the pre-recording testing. Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. I'll just do some aggressive swallowing for a while. Yep, you just showed up. Or I just started. Excuse my sick, addled brain. I was just talking about how I had a bit of a head cold over the weekend. Otherwise, I probably would have been playing earlier. And a whole new setup. So my monitor won't die on me this time. Actually, I might be able to scan it from here. You just had the window open, you never closed the tab. Dude, I actually have a friend that does that. They have hundreds and hundreds of tabs open at once, and a couple of us wanted to stage an intervention, and hasn't happened yet. Come on. Okay, I can at least get it from the platform. Give. It's not too far away, it's fine. Just squint your eyes, scan visor. Give. Lame. Oh good, I'm gonna burn for the entire cutscene. Oh, I just got it up. Godmother does the same. Right? It's like there's only so much modern technology can do to assist you in your decisions. Subject was caught in a phazon explosion. The force of the explosion breached its armor, leaving it exposed to phazon radiation, and then the toxic atmosphere of dark aether. I love, like, sometimes the scan visor is super clinical, and sometimes the scan visor is a sassy lady. Very opinionated commentary. I even ended up upgrading their computer. That friend of mine, helped them upgrade their computer. Oh, the Invisible Boys. Sheesh. Just because they wanted to have more RAM specifically for that process. Firefox isn't terrible. It's better at RAM management, though. Edge is actually surprisingly good, you know, if you don't care about having any features. An Ingclaw, toxic spewing immobile darkling. Target surrounded by impenetrable shell. Produces deadly vapor. Crap. That turns on and off my recording? Or no? Or was it this button now? Nope. F. I remember! Secretes an incredibly durable shell over itself shortly after... Wow, that's... What a great life. I am born! I will no longer move. The ultimate neat. Remains rooted in place. The creature feeds on the flotsam floating in the atmosphere of dark aether and produces waste in the form of a toxic dark vapor. Huh. I mean, yeah, if you've got, you know, enough entertainment to keep you busy, and it didn't, you know, kill you. Your body was built for it. Human beings trying to do that will fuse with their couch and then slowly die. Get off my bubble. Off. They're like a little council of neats. Complaining about not having girlfriends. The ultimate life form. Never leave the couch. Be one of those brains in a jar, you just interface with everything. Got remote bodies you pilot. Hey, this is the other side of the Metroid room, isn't it? Except there's no Metroids. Just a phazon bath. Again with the weird, like, lava spews, but... Only so much memory to work with. Unfortunately, I think actually a few people have you beat there. There have been instances of people fusing to their couches. There was one that I was reading about not too long ago, about a woman who had completely fused to her toilet seat. Just never left the bathroom for months. Her son would take care of everything for her. The doctors had to come and surgically remove her from the toilet. Shit, indeed. Oh, I hear an item. Is it behind this wall? Does this wall take bomb? Probably not. Oh, is it above? Dark beam! First human gaming chair hybrid. Wonderful. I applaud you on your bravery and courage. I implore you, chase your dreams. Is this... Huh! You know, I guess that makes sense, because a lot of the game's puzzles kind of rely on you intermixing the two beams. It's just... It's so weird, because it takes probably more time than this to get the wave beam in Prime 1. And then, like, a tremendous amount of time before you get the ice beam. And then it's basically the end of the game before you get the plasma beam. And this one's like, yeah, here's your two ammo guns. You should have had them from the beginning, Samus. What are you doing here without your dark and light beam? I have two already. The one is in the room with the temple, and the other one was right when we showed up. So there's just the one dark key I have left, I think. Deca cycles. I wonder how long a cycle is. I'm sure you could probably figure it out, but... At least here, in Aegon. Yeah. Okay. I have to read the entry first. Target shows signs of phase-on radiation poisoning and extreme exposure to Dark Aether's atmosphere. All gear and weapons have been removed from the target. Still kind of looks like they turn into stone. Alrighty then. So here we are, and this is the dark version of Pirate Land. Now that we have light beam, we can get out. You know, you say that now, and it makes perfect sense. But how was I supposed to know that? My brain is made of squishy things. That's kind of a duh. I don't know where the other key is, but we do have a Dark Boy to go through here. Are all of the keys in Dark Aether, or is one of them in Light? Anyway, there's another dark door we can go through after we've gotten our boy. And green is something else entirely. Power bomb, maybe. White door and dark door combo is where the key is. This boy? Oh, we're headed there right now anyway. No, that's... We already have that key. The one that was in the doomed entry. These rooms have interesting names. The Dark Oasis. The Hall of Stairs. I don't see any other rooms that are dark and light. Ah! Onward to victory, then. Dark beam, light beam. That's just the wave beam with the plasma beam. Okay. Dark keys and dark world. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. Kind of pseudo-incentivizes you to play with each of the beams, even though I'm probably going to avoid it more often than I really ought to. Well, so much for not having the gravity suit. Stop it. Give light ammo. Give dark ammo? I suppose they do. And then if I don't have either, I have to shoot the pickups. Onward. Aw, he's a cute little eyeball. A Webbling. Darkling capable of generating and energizing tensile biomaterial, as opposed to tensile material. Creature is immobile and immune to most weapons. The light beam will be able to disrupt and destroy the target's core. Oh yeah! So that you can get through doors. Otherwise you might get locked out somewhere. Or you could just be like me and never use the guns and always have ammo when you need to get through a door. Isn't the charge shot the equivalent of shooting a regular blast? So it just takes forever to shoot it if you're trying to use it in combat. Webblings spin a network of energized snare lines and then sit in the middle and wait for prey to get caught in it. Much like a spider, a webbling is incredibly durable. What? Oh, that's not a comma. Much like a spider, a webbling is incredibly durable, period. I don't know, man. Spiders are pretty fragile. You know, tarantulas can't fall from, like, waist high. If you're holding a tarantula in your hand, you drop them, there's a good chance they're gonna die. They're surprisingly fragile. That has the darkling weakness to light. I want to look at him. Ah, yes. Good night. No sound, nothing, just gone. Never alive to begin with. I think you can also shoot the crystals to make them big crystals. Oh yeah! And also the bubbles. I forgot I had that little texture to it as well. Does it make it bigger or just last longer? And the energy beam can turn them on too. Oh! What's the Splinter doing here? I didn't think they could bring the whole ass creatures back and forth through the portals. I say as me, Samus, a whole ass creature that has been brought back and forth through the portals, is here. Light beam on the bottom. Or did I have dark beam when I came in here before? I don't think so. Should probably check the top first. I'm sure there's an item here. Who knows? Ah, if it's charged, they touch it and they go, oof, ouch. It's so skinny, you can't even see it. Ah, yes, the enemy known as a string. Open warps and attempt to grapple enemy targets. They dislike bright light. That makes them stay gone even longer. Hey Taco, did you ever get your own Primehack running? Or did you run into problems with it? Ah. Yeah, let me know if you start trying and it poses some issues for you. I know I had to finagle it a little bit to get it working properly. That's suspicious. If I touch it, a monster will come out and say hello. Give key, please. I have played the game before, but that was just a solid guess. This game just... Oh! The door locks are the little inklings! That would imply that I can just shoot them with a light beam, though. Now I gotta scan them. I heard you got the light beam. How about trying on more of us for style? An Ing web trap. Semi-sentient living snares. Creatures virtually indestructible. Can only be undone by killing the Ing that command it. Like, I get it for gameplay purposes. Bushara. Headcanon. Every door lock that exists, Samus only ignores them because she's doing a challenge run for herself. Otherwise she wouldn't feel like a worthwhile bounty hunter if she just cheated. Alright, guys. It's time to get shooted at. Bang. Oh, yeah, it's like a shotgun. More? What happens if you shoot them with the dark beam? Sorry, I gotta try it. Do you get healed? Or do you slow down a little bit? Maybe they get frozen. That doesn't do that much damage, attempting to consume me. Hit one singular baby beam. Streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. Ah. What is that on? Like, what platform? I wonder if I should try missiles. I don't know why I had it in my mind that it was going to be like a Game Boy Advance game or something. The old Pokemon was the only Pokemon trading card game. Oh, come on! Oh, I have to kill those with the Dark Beam to get my Light Beam ammo. That makes more sense. Thank you. I have learned the tutorial. Hello. Knock knock. Or single beams are more effective. That's cool. So it's just like a tutorial handicap that they give you. Over time, eventually they get the capacity to take you over because they get stronger, but veteran is medium difficulty, so not hard enough to get captured right at the beginning because you don't know what you're doing yet, supposedly. Alright, so if I shoot you with Dark Beam, I get Light Beam ammo, and then with Light Beam, I get Dark Beam ammo. Nice. Give. Need more. I have killed them all already. I'm not a smart man. So that's all the keys. In Veteran is GameCube normal. Did the GameCube have difficulties to start with? I thought the GameCube... Oh! So is normal an easier version on than what the GameCube originally had? Or did GameCube have an easy version? I don't remember having a difficulty selector before. Oh, I hear a little chinchilla over there beeping. He's getting healthier. He's taking treats and everything. And being sassy again. I don't need to fight you guys. Wait a second. Where's my portal? Alright, I have to use the light beam on the portal that already exists. I think it was back there. Oh, P stands for portal. Smirt. Yeah. I do remember, I don't want to say struggling, but I certainly didn't have the best of time going up against the Boost Boy way back in the day. He's one of the bosses that definitely sticks out in my mind when I think about the game. That, those cool fish in the tower in Torvus Bog. Giant mecha robot. You know, the normal stuff. Give more light beam ammo. Thank you. Oh, it auto sucks in more. I do believe I am supposed to be going any which way, but there's a door in the back that I didn't open with the dark beam yet. Science. The Alpha Blog. Was that a fish? I think that was the fish. I don't quite remember. Honestly, that's why I'm kind of excited to be playing it this time around. Because I have forgotten most of the game. Hey. Oh, I thought that was a pickup. Like, I know you probably didn't mean it this way, but reading the sentence without any punctuation, it was like super deadpan delivery. Like, I'm getting sick of your shit delivery. Yes, it was the fish. Is the ammo upgrades for the beam ammo both at the same time, or do you get them independently? I don't know why I think or thought that they came separate. That's nice. It only adds one extra thing you have to go and collect. Yeah, I could go through that portal, but I could also wander my ass on over here and see whatever the hell that black door is about. Oh wait, never mind. That's not black, that's gray. That's an entirely different thing, isn't it? Left control. Gray. Standing for Annihilator Beam Door? That sounds right. I don't know what else it would be. Time to go home. The air here is stinky. The big boy gun. The gun that says ammo? What's that? All gone. Item? Is it in this room? I don't think I can get down there. I can get down there. Hello? 4 ammo refills in the game, and that was one of them, huh? Oh. So not right now. Alright. On the one hand, there we go. I thoroughly enjoy the fact that they translated into 3D the map icon. That, hey, there's an item here, and it gives you an actual kind of echolocation. Not an echolocation. You can pinpoint its location by means of using the audio cue. Because in 2D, you can just have the map and bomb every piece, but in 3D, that would be very disgustingly painful. It appears we do not go that way because we need Spider Ball to climb that wall. And then also Space Jump. Or, no, you get Screw Attack and Space Jump at the same time. And that's an elevator, maybe? But I think we have to go around the long way. That's fine. And green is still more things I don't have. Man, Samus. She really likes to go on her missions underprepared. Or you know what it is? It's like she's prepping for like a survival horror kind of situation, but it's not a big boss. It's a regular. He's just a wormy. He's fine. Tiny little baby wormy. No issues. He's a tiny wormy. I'm sure Samus has seen bigger. It's not like a Doom worm or anything. Dune, not Doom. Is it my turn for the cool gun? That's not how that works. Oh wow, you have to use the analog stick. I forgot about that. Samus is known to be petty to space pirates. I will break their solar energy. It was fun to camp on these weapons in the multiplayer. Very reminiscent of, we also played quite a bit of Kirby Air Ride. What is escape button? Probably B. Punt the Kirby became the star of the show. Go back? But what if I want to miss things? Well, now I have to go all the way around. Because I need Spider Ball to climb up. Pirate? Hello. There's a voice in my head telling me that I need to go and shoot more things with your turret. So, sorry. Now I can have 100 bullets that I don't shoot. Wonder if you can give like subtitles to profiles on Twitch. Sorry about that. Broke your thing. Hey, you leave this turret alone. This seems correct. Now I can get past that by space jumping across these platforms? No. Can I jump up from there? Well. Yeah. Ooh. Lore! More important. Another hunter wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran. Excuse you. Blue is not orange. Black is not red. Made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are now 2 of them. We are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Aether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus near a Phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with this Dark Hunter. In exchange, Phazon for the head of a common enemy. I'm not an enemy. Oh, shush you. I am but Space Pirate Remover. It's just a natural force of the universe. Antagonist sounds so... The wind energy systems are not online anymore. I've managed to build a modest supply of reserve power, but I doubt it will last. All these trips to the Dark World are taking a huge toll on the energy supply. We'll see how they feel about these stupid expeditions when the cooling system shuts off and the power latrines go offline. The power latrines. Is that a term referring to how the power is distributed, or does that mean they're powered indoor toilets? Oh, hello. Oh, that's cool. But who made it? Are you lore about beam upgrade ammo? A data pack translated. My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in like a neophyte, fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their numbers to whatever foul pit they call an afterlife, but in vain. My life extinguished. 1 second. Man, maybe I should have waited another day. Like, nothing hurts anymore? Wow, 40%, that was fast. Nothing hurts anymore, but Jesus Christ, this clogging. My nose, it rests not. 1, 2, 3. There's really only 4 beam ammo pickups in the game? Wow. This game feels shorter for some reason. Even though Prime 1 is like super short. This is only the 3rd session and I was already at 15% completion when I was starting up this boy. I feel like I was at like 7 or so on my 3rd session for Prime 1. Although that game is super backloaded, because you do most of your pickups after you're going around collecting the artifacts. Unless you make a point every time you get an upgrade to go back and try to collect them. Hello? Nope, that's still not the missile button. Try again. Bye-bye. If I shoot you with a light beam, do you disappear like the plasma beam? Man, I really thought he was going to hit this wall. Alright. We do need to go back right here right now. This is our... Well, actually, we need a portal. This might have a portal. Where's our nearest portal? Guess we could go in here and work our way backwards. Because that's, I think, technically where we're supposed to go. We still don't have purple yet. I don't even remember what that is. More like 250 Annihilator bullets. And nothing else. The other two beams don't exist. They're actually crafting materials to make the Annihilator beam. After you make it, the other two guns disappear. Can explore over here, but I don't know how much worthwhile that would be yet. Oh, I'm so glad the map isn't breaking down on me. or we just never use missiles or charge beam or anything. We just shoot everything with a power beam, call it a day. Oh boy, wouldn't that be uncomfortable. Oh, right, there's a portal in here. That might be quicker. Yeah. That's what she said. She was wrong, though. It wasn't very... for... It won't work! Are you telling me it's no use? Guess I'll just go touch the save spot and go through the portal. Lame. Definitely gotta get over there at some point, though. Yeah, I gotta backtrack anyway after I pick up the energy, so... Alright. Have fun. Don't get lost. Destroys your vision, too. Guys, I'm just going to the dark hole. Leave me alone. Man, I'm gonna need a pee break here soon, too. Away! When did this game come out? 2010? No, 7 was when Prime 3 came out. This was earlier. It was like 2002 when 1 came out. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Hey, perfect time to test my thingy. I tapped out, and... Haha, you can't see it. When did Prime 2 come out? 2004, 2 years after the first game. Or 3, maybe. Ugh. I wonder if I have any decongestant upstairs. Use that next time. Ah, yes, the infinitely burning ouchie room. Ooh, I wonder what's in this door down here. Or can I even get to it right now? Oh, it's above, yeah. Maybe a save room? I don't know. I do hope there are some sort of refill stations before I... Ah! One downside of the beam switching. Muscle memory isn't necessarily all there. Hey! Life can be good on occasion. Pulling up the Stream Manager like this doesn't actually use that much in the way of battery. It's not like processing much of anything, just keeping the chat up. I might want to increase the size of the... Oh, cool! I can mess with the stream info while I'm here, too. Change names and stuff. Not that I need it, but... Nah. Looks like it's gonna be controlled by Android. Run! Time for a fight boss. This is going the right way. Yep. I think the only thing that makes this fight uncomfortable is the fact that you have the safe spots that you have to work around. Key code acknowledged. Final lock deactivated. You may now access the temple. Oh, that's just letting me know. Oh. Lame. I've never understood that. Why not reward the player for wanting to scan them before entering the boss battle? Especially because most of them, like, you're entering into an arena you can see from above. So it would make a hell of a lot more sense to let you scan beforehand, get your information about them, and then have the big cool reveal with the cutscene and whatever nonsense happens when they first start fighting you. I guess I can kind of understand it because it might remove the cool factor of that, but you're already doing it to yourself by scanning them as soon as it's available, so you're not looking at them and you're not appreciating it, you're just waiting for the bar to fill. Alright. I don't think I can make my way over... No, I can. There's a beam. I don't know. What are you? Ah. Ah, this is just the room with one of the keys. This is so... Why would you stash a key in here? It's just inside of a little force field. I do wonder sometimes. Game design is hard. Oh, you do move faster in Morph Ball, even without the boost. I wonder if you lose mass when you do that too. Convert it to energy instead. That's thinking too much, probably. Alright. Key code accepted, it says, as I put in physical keys. I don't remember, what was the Luminous explanation for that? Did they create the keys, or did the Ing create the keys after the fact, or were they just part of the world after the world was split by the phase seed? Oh, he's so cute! He's got like a little stubby face. Guarding the Rock of the Ages. A bio-generated power sphere. Sphere for Sphere... Hold on. One more. Sphere provides dark energy to Amorbus. A xenotech detected in the sphere. The sphere is impervious to weapons. We must make the dumb spongy boy break it for us. Come out, I need to touch you with my eyeballs. No! I'm not done scanning you. Give. Thank you. Amorbus. Gigantic tunneling guardians. Avoid the target as it enters and leaves the Earth. Look for disturbances in the ground. The target cannot survive for long if its outer shell is cracked. Oh, they don't like the ouch atmosphere either. The enormous Amorbus. I hate it. Can move through solid rock and earth with ease, and can sense the location of surface-level prey deep within the ground. Yellow waterfall. Would you not? Deep within the ground. They will attempt to ram any target they can find in their domain. They are vulnerable to all forms of weapons fire, but they are incredibly strong and resistant to pain, except if you break their spot or their shells, and then they don't survive very long. So which came first, do you think? The biotech, the xenotech energy sphere in the center, or their grippy claw mouth butts that eat the sphere? You guys such little stubby faces. Oh! I wonder if those are ears? But they're like very like hornet-like in design. The hexagon pads on the sides of their head. Oh. Well, I guess I'll use my light beam. Technically we do have access to that, don't we? Do I just shoot you while you are flying? Come here. Bang. Oh. I suppose it does. And he drops just a ton of health. Oh, you have a new suit of armor. Is that new? Yeah, I gotta scan that. Who has swords? A Dark Amorbis. Dark energy charged guardians. Target gains armor, beam weapons, and regenerative powers when fused to the dark sphere. A weak spot within the mouth detected. Concussive force will deliver heavy damage to it. Ah. Do you like these? I heard these are delicious for you. Hey! I was using that. Jerk. Yeah, that's what I thought. You dum-dum. Ah, he's gonna eat me! Wait, do I go inside now? I think I do. Yeah, I wanted to be eaten. Come here. It's fun times for you. Really? Use the light beam instead? Haha. But it says a concussive blast. I love it. We're only winning because he's being a spoil sport, throwing a temper tantrum and breaking the sphere in the process. Yeah, I need this one. No, come back. Oh, there's two of you now. Come here. Any night, baby. Oh, if you press the and hold down the charge button before switching beams, then you won't accidentally waste a shot in the process. Good to know. Come here. Nighty night. Alright, do you go home now? Chunk your butt. Wow. That is... trivializing. I love how just, like, aggressively they pass out the... Oh, don't you... rude. Oh, did I miss with some of the shoots? Can I do the full charge beam? Thank you. Very aggressively tossing out little health hits. Man, you guys do look cool when you aren't naked. Gotta say. Let me just fat finger my keyboard more. That's fine. Oh, he's at half health already. So now we do all three, right? Where did he come from? I never seen that guy in my life. Wow. Guys, calm down. It's waffle time. The waffles are done. Stop jumping. I won't make it in time. I guess I just didn't break all of his armor. Oh, do they start chunking off, like, slowly over time? Yeah. I guess it must be, because he's just got the one pip left. Is that all three? That's all three. Alright. This feels like a natural evolution of the flare gun fight. What is this? Is this your beam weapon? Oh, that's cool. They're like spotlights. This is a fun dance, guys. What? Oh. No. Come down so I can shoot you. Yeah, like that. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, that's why using the light beam for forever is a bad idea. I'm about to run out of ammo. Is it just gonna throw fit? It only takes 5 per shot, so... Yeah, this is really just a better flare gun fight. Come here. Spin your little ball. Ah, well. It was nice knowing you guys. Aw. Huh. I gotta say, I don't remember that fight being as... Well, it wasn't engaging, but it was certainly more fun than I remember it being. This is the cool part of the fight. The reward. All that commotion. I still refuse to believe that it actually looks like a Shine Spark icon. The Xenotech looks like a Samus Shine Spark icon. Perfect. It's just an AR representation. Oh, this is so much better than Prime 1. Steampunk, baby! Alien future retro tech. Oh, those wheel pauldrons, the sharp angles, the industrial tech looking... I'm gonna get an OSHA violation suit. You having fun over there, Robbie? Diggy diggy? Well, that was fun. Oh, yeah. You've got the wire tracing on the morph ball now. I gotta say, I do prefer the light suit. But the dark suit's got some legs. It is a fun time. Oh, did I scan this mini boy? I should probably do that. I wonder if I put this bubble here. You know what? They just gave you the dark suit, right? If I was a game developer, I would probably have left that part open so that you can actually see how slowly the dark environment hurts you now compared to what it used to do. But there was probably a place tester that went through here, almost died to the boss fight, and then died while he was in the spinny thing. And it's like, this is bullshit. I didn't have the option to get away. A corrupted temple security station. Lock systems bypassed. Use bomb slots to activate the station and gain access to Dark Aegon energy controller area. Knock knock. I am here for your ball. I need that. It is to make good things happen. Let me go. Hey! That's not where I went at all. That's fine. You gonna pet it, Samus? That dark suit's a lot more cohesive than I remember it. Maybe I just didn't like the brown color. Definitely gets overshadowed by the light suit, though. Alright, so if we're sitting on this much energy, all of our beams should instantly be charge beams. We shouldn't have to charge, we should be able to shoot charge beam shots as regular beams. Return the energy to its temple on Aether. Okay, will do. Access point. Energy transfer module has been designed to interface with it. Once it has, all of the energy within the local system will be channeled into the energy transfer module. Welcome back, Taco. Wow, that actually does cut down on how much damage you take quite a bit, doesn't it? And it cuts down on the visual effect of being burned alive, too. That's too bad. Do you think they intentionally made the dark suit not as cool as it could have been just to play up how cool the light suit was? Like, don't get me wrong, dark suit, it's pretty cool looking, but the color scheme is just very bleh. And the fact that it, you know, functionally doesn't get you immunity. Your dirty bean water. I prefer dirty leaf water myself. Juicy beans in the morning, leaves for the rest of the day. Hey! Who said you could come out and play? Certainly not I. Can I kill you with a dark beam? I gotta try it. Do you resist? Maybe if I kill one of you with a dark beam, I'll get light beam ammo. This is how the human operates, yes. This feels ineffective. Ah. We're not supposed to drink alcohol on stream, right? That's bad for stream. What if I don't... What if it's just like... It's actually grape juice? You can't prove anything? I took your energy collector and they sent 3 ings. That's it. I get the impression that they don't actually care. Maybe they're busy doing something else. Oh yeah, you can shoot them when they're in ball form. Huh, I didn't get a little pop-up that told me I wasn't possessed that time. Well, that's 3 times in a row. I really ought to just leave, but at this point it's a point of principle. I kill him. Would you guys, like, knock it off? Seriously. Oh, that one dropped light ammo. Of course he did. Give. I need it. I need it. Stop. You're dead. Yeah, it does seem that way. Dude, there was that one that I shot that knocked, I think, more than 50 units of ammo when I killed it with the dark beam. Good, cool concept. But I did say that killing the enemy with it was more effective, but maybe misread, maybe misinterpreted. Regardless, I am leaving. That's a save room right over there. Primarily using it in case the game crashes like it is wont to do. Luckily, though, since the new settings haven't had that problem occur. I'm probably going to stick to streaming Metroid for a while. But after a point, I'm probably going to... I mean, eventually, I'd like to go back to being a variety channel like I used to do. But also... I mean, it's a focus on games that I enjoy, and Metroid kind of very strongly encompasses... Hello! He gave me a high five. He's just sitting there waiting at the door. And Metroid very strongly encompasses that, but... I don't know. I'm gonna play Golden Sun at some point, maybe. Lots of options. Now, where do we go today? We defeated the boy, we just need to bring the energy back home. Ah, that's why the Ing are chasing us, because we have the energy. Light beam's most effective. I'd say most, because there are a few bosses with the dark beam is more effective. Yeah, I would assume so. I was just being a little dumb. A little dumbhead. It was more a point of principle at that point. Well, I'm out of everything else. I might as well just shoot him with the dark beam. But no, that's definitely not going to kill them very quick. Oh, right. Let me just some dark beam and then lightning, please. Thank you very much. Look at that, 50, 62 ammo. Very good. What about you? Do you like the dark beam? He does not. Oh, and he drops a bubble! I probably always did that. Never. How dare you? We'll just kill everything with a regular power beam. You guys better not be guarding the exit or anything with some ings. I'm leaving. Pirates! You're excused. Later, bitches! That's funny too, because he drops the sanctuary bubble even though I shot him with the dark beam too. What if I shot him with the light beam? It would drop a powered sanctuary bubble. A single shot with what, though? Hey, I had an idea a little while ago, and seeing as you're a Metroid fan, I kind of wanted to run it by you. I know Other M had just a massive list of why did you do this associated with it. But one of the things that was in Other M, and also that they incorporated in the most recent the 3DS game, Samus Returns remake, was a concept of melee. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, Samus probably doesn't need it, but melee is cool, and Samus is all about being cool. I think it would be really interesting to incorporate a couple more instances of that. Like, in... Oh, wait a second. This isn't a save room. Guys, get out of here. Do you burn up if I light beam you to death? Oh. I lost my charge beam. Stop. You're being ridiculous. What the hell was that? Oh, he's burning. Oh, it sets them on fire. Oh, that's cool. I guess that makes sense. Let me just change that out. More light beam ammo, please. It works in these containers, too. Oh, it's so stupid. I think Other M went a little overboard on using melee way too much. But Samus Returns had that element of kind of like a projectile parry, and you could also use it as a melee parry enemies close range. She kind of exhausted her beam as a means to stun enemies if you catch them in the middle of an attack. A little bit of an expansion on that. I think Prime 3 had a bit as well, where you would have the grappling hook to do a couple of interesting things. Finish scanning you! I hate that here. Or the really cool sequence where you're going down the reactor shaft with Ridley and you finish it by ripping open his mouth with your legs and your arm while you shoot down his throat. Gameplay was fine. Was good, just feel that the environment, story, and some questionable decisions. Yeah. So, take that part of it that makes it look cool, and I'm pretty sure would be somewhat interesting to play, and just incorporate a little bit. In the 3D games, I mean, for the screw attack, you had it pull out to a third-degree person. I don't think I want the game to constantly be doing, like, finisher kills, but look at Doom Eternal. That game is 90% finisher kill animations, and it's fine, because they're very fast. So I could imagine there's be some way to pull it off. I just, thematically, tonally, it'd be a little difficult. But man, I love my melee. Just give me a beam that's like super close range that you have to swing rather than shoot. That would basically be melee. Just like a Spartan sword or something. I really gotta wonder how the planet would collapse if all the energy got taken away. And also, how would Dark Aether disappear with Light Aether? Because, I mean, we kind of eliminate Dark Aether at the end of the game, and Light Aether's fine. It reabsorbs what's supposed to be there, but... Ah, yes. Wireless energy. As you do. We kind of have that now. You can use various wavelengths of the electromagnetic spectrum to provide energy wirelessly and charge your phone from a light on the ceiling from like several feet away. Confused you. Oh, nice. He's just awestruck. Layout in the map. The changing of how you got your upgrades, and add some Metroid music. Oh, wow. Oh, it didn't have Metroid music. That's... That's a no-no. Biomutant, coming out tomorrow. Every review that I've seen might be okay, but the audio mixing is terrible. And that is enough by itself to kill a game. Just sound effects straight up missing, and bad music, or a lack thereof in a lot of places. Other than just seemed like... I mean, okay, change just the story. That would fix the voice acting, that would fix how the character unlocks power-ups, that would also fix the babies. That would fix most of it if the story got rewritten. Then the map probably would need to get rearranged. I think my perfect game would probably be Dark Souls, but Metroid. To be completely honest. The first Dark Souls had a amazing world map. Just do that style of interconnected world with environmental storytelling that is completely self-driven, but make it sci-fi. And there you go, perfect game. Maybe I'll make it myself someday. My game-making skill set is very limited, though. I can't do music for shit. Yeah? Bloodborne's way up there. I think it's FromSoft's best game, but also might not be the best Souls game. I don't know. It's pretty dang close to being my favorite genre. Hollow Knight gripped me real hard when that came out. Just the concept of explorable world that's limited only by either upgrades or knowledge. If you haven't played Outer Wilds, not Outer Worlds, but Outer Wilds, don't look it up. Don't spoil yourself on it. If you find a sale or if you just want to take my word for it, one of my favorite games of all time. The entirety of that game is just the exploration part of Metroidvania. You don't get upgrades, you get knowledge. So if you know what you're doing, you can beat the game outright, but you have to learn what to do first. And it's good. Very engaging. That's a yellow door. I hate it here. Double bond jump, maybe? I think I gotta take care of you first. There we go. Oh, Outer World or Outer Wilds. Unfortunately, like, I can understand how people would want to watch others play a game, but Outer Wilds is one of the ones that's, if you accidentally spoil yourself on it, you've kind of ruined everything that makes that game magical. Damn it, too late again. I always, like, get the timing perfect on it at one point and then completely screw it up later. Nope, that's too early. Let's try that again. Too late. Oh, it's not actually. Huh. Yeah. Metroidvanias are real great. And there's a lot that you can do with the basic concept of it, too. Yeah, it just empties out in the other room. I don't need it. I was just grabbing it to put it off the map. More fodder modern game. I mean, that's the point. I thoroughly enjoyed my first run of Subnautica. I waited till it came out, like, legit, and it was very, very pleasantly surprised to play an actual good game for once in a while. Sub-Zero just came out, and I finished that last weekend. That was... It doesn't have the same highs as the first game. It's a more cohesive, tighter game, better mechanics, but it is missing some of the cool ideas that the first game had. Can I even go this way? No. I'm probably not supposed to be here. No. I win. My win. I mean, technically, you could watch the VODs whenever you wanted, but this whole streaming thing is kind of nice, being able to actually talk with people while playing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can fill dead air like a... I'm very good at filling dead air, but having some other topics to discuss is always nice, too. Yeah, that is very flattering. I appreciate that. Oh, this is like those fusion puzzles. You can kind of sort of see through the wall. Hey, you can even go back and watch the VOD afterwards, too. I was kind of also thinking about doing a stream of Resident Evil. Just because 8 just came out and I haven't played 7 yet, but... Wait, is that this entire room? No, there's an exit on the other side. But it is purple. Yep. The videos will always be there. He's still, super hyperactive. I used to watch Let's Plays, like, way back in the day when YouTube was just getting started, but I've got the Big Brother syndrome. I almost always prefer to play it myself. But it kind of works out, because, you know, some people like playing or watching. Like, legitimately. There will be times I'll go and visit my brother who lives out of state. He's 4 years younger than me. And he'll be like, hey, you want to play this game? It's a single-player game. I'll sit down and play it while he watches, and we'll just hang out. Just kind of works out that way for some people. Where do we go now? We have the dark and the light beam, so that puts us with the ability to move forward. I think we actually leave Aegon now, don't we? We've got that pickup. Jack seemed like a cool dude. Don't have green, we don't have yellow. Wow, these are like super aggressive with the... Yeah, there's a room you can come back to eventually. We can't go that way until we get the purple. So, time to leave. Mine was, household that I lived in thought video games were the devil. So I'd go and visit my grandparents, and they'd spoil the hell out of me and my little brother. And one day we showed up, and there's just a GameCube hooked up to the TV downstairs. I think they knew that I was playing Metroid on the Game Boy Advance at some point prior to that, but... I think my first game, actually, in the series was Fusion, and then Zero Mission. It was only until like 2 years ago that I finally got around to playing Super Metroid. Which, I'll be honest, it aged okay. Not the best game in the world. I prefer Super Metroid or Fusion and Zero Mission in terms of 2D play. But if you can't go outside of Metroid specifically, but you want what is effectively the best 2D Metroid game, another Metroid 2 remake. I already have that. It was an energy tank. Another Metroid 2 remake is amazing. It is the second game remade, but has all of the trappings of the Game Boy Advance games, which were, in my opinion, the best ones so far. And then there's the 3DS's Super Metroid remake, which was... It almost felt too modern, if that makes any sense. It had certain things that made it feel like it... Not too easy, but it was very quick, that's for sure. I'll play it again. Voice my opinions on it. Sometimes they come in, sometimes they don't. 9th Christmas, one of the greatest Christmases ever. Got a GameCube with Metroid Prime and Naruto Clash, the Ninja 2. What if I told you I just caught up on One Piece and finished Bleach and finished up the manga during the whole COVID lockdown? I haven't watched Naruto, haven't read Naruto. I don't know what it is, every time I try to get into it, I just bounce off real hard. I have done sub on everything that I can. Most dubs are terrible. Sometimes they're real great, and I'll watch a show again. Like Cowboy Bebop's dub is phenomenal. But sub is where it's at, because I can just read and not pay attention to the intonation sometimes if it's bad acting. Man, all of these hiccups are scaring the hell out of me. It's like, the game is gonna crash, the game is gonna crash. I haven't saved. We have... That's not the map button. I might give it a try at some point. I think I made it fairly far. Maybe... I mean, not far, but like 60 or so episodes in the last time I tried to do it. I might just try reading the manga instead. It'll probably go faster. Which elevator would be fastest? Wait, why does it say that's blue? Isn't that the center? How have I not been there yet? I am very confused. Now let's work our way to the center and see if one of the amber ones is open. The game is broken. Watching Naruto for 23 years. Well, now it's Boruto. That is more filler than it is actual content. I was pleasantly surprised. One Piece actually turned out to be pretty good. You just have to spend like 200 episodes to really get into it. Oh, nice. It's dark charged, and I can just interact with it that way. I can just go to the dark place now. I don't like that idea. This is a bad dark place. Let's see if it turns off blue here for a second. Huh. That's unfortunate. Everything is canon? Like, I mean, if it's good, that's cool, but... Like, if I'm gonna look at filler as terrible content, Bleach had that in spades. Like, it wasn't even related to the story at all, just a complete side nonsense. A couple of the filler arcs were alright, but... I don't know, I've just skipped every filler arc. One Piece is like 0 filler, which is crazy. Bleach is king of filler indeed. Actually, this most recent time I went back to catch back up on it, so I had actually watched everything, because I stopped right after the arc in which shit, I'm blanking on this. Right after they get out of Hugo Mundo. Why are you covered in goo? Hueco Mundo? Interesting. Do I have to scan it? No, I mean, I am scanning it. Maybe I need a light suit. I don't remember those at all. That's crazy. The writer of Naruto joined the production team of Boruto. I mean, maybe it'll work out. Kind of prefer Bleach's method of just being done. Oh. I hear item. Well, I guess it wasn't a complete waste coming up here. Yeah, I just used a guide to watch through Bleach and skipped the filler each time. And it was really cool when I was watching through One Piece. I went back to reference if there was filler. There's like an episode here or there that might be filler that you can like really tell, because it tells you right straight up at the beginning of the episode, hey, this is filler. You can not watch this and skip to the next episode if you want. But yeah, there were a couple filler arcs that I made it all the way through. And I asked my friends, like, hey, remember this part? And he's like, no, that wasn't in the manga. What are you talking about? Worked real well. Those would appear only when you needed to return the energy or talk to Lumos. Oh! Okay. I guess that makes sense. Doesn't really explicitly tell you that. Hey, the Lumineth need to touch it to turn it off, so go talk to Lumineth, maybe? Nah, I'm just gonna leave. Samus doesn't ask for help. Samus will use her power bombs and open her own door. The two flat walls, foreshadowing the big jump at the end of the game. Hello, my friend. You did it. You turned on the laser beam. It happens. Thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Aegon. Your valor honors the Lumineth, those who have passed and those who remain here under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Oh, that is a cool shot of the dark suit. Be on guard, for the Yang do not suffer defeat lightly. Yeah, they were petty. They kept throwing people at me. They will surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy lost from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. You think the Lumineth play like 3D chess or do little board games with their holograms? I've detected unusual amounts of Ing activity in the Torvis sector. The enemy is on the move. Torvis Bog! Torvis Bog! Best part of the game! Torvis Bog! Swamplands of Torvis are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the map. Metroid Prime 2's ending where Samus flips off the Lumineth when she leaves. He's got the wave and he's like, I didn't even get paid for this shit. Seek the Temple of Torvis. More knowledge awaits you there. May the light of Aether serve you well. I love that each one of the regions has their own, like, amen. Even though none of them are really religious, they're just... Oh, the type of reverence it takes for the final leader that's watching over the entire race of your hyper-intelligent spacefaring race to just bow down to Bird Lady. Bird Lady, you have a good gun. Please go fix our problems. Mm-hmm. Strong agree. 100%. If anybody asked me, hey, why is Metroid 2, why is Metroid Prime 2 your favorite of the 3 primes? Because of the music in the Torvis Bog. Speaking of, enjoy a bit of Torvis Bog ambience while I go take care of my own break. I will be back in a moment. This setup works pretty well. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't remember much of the fortress at all, other than the boss. And the fact that's where you get the Annihilator beam. At least I think it is. I say that now, and it's like, yeah. Have we finished scanning all the boys up here? Yeah. Oh! Oh, those are faces. Those are Luminous faces. High-tech super stasis cocoons. And we're way high up on a tower, so nothing rendered underneath it. They could just snip. That would be unfortunate. Nice. This is a forced tutorial on how to interact with these boys. I have scanned them before. I would love to point out the circle iconography, the light circle iconography, and everything is spheroid in some manner here because the Lumineth like lamp. Oh, we haven't seen one of these in this game yet. Bamboo? A Harmony class drone. Rogue maintenance unit. Roving mechanoid with energy-based attacks. Avoid direct contact. Huh. But as a bamboo. Lumineth independently design. So, if you had multiple instances of two species converging on the same genetic, concept, you'd call it convergent evolution. Why everything ends up being a crab at the end of its genetic life cycle. But what happens if you have completely disparate societies invent the same tool? You've got the Lumineth, or the pirates, or the Chozo who invent the bamboos. There's got to be a term for that. Two different societies that have zero contact with one another inventing the exact same tool. Like the pyramids, for example. Never mind the fact that, there's only so many ways to solve the same puzzle. It was definitely aliens. As cool as that would be. Alright, don't shoot me. Why? How does that make you a maintenance drone? You're just pooping on the ground. That is the opposite of a maintenance drone. I'm leaving. Drinking some of my watermelon, not wine. We have arrived. The squishy wet place. Oh, right, I forget. None of the teleporters, or the elevators actually go to those locations. I tried to shoot missiles. It's gonna happen this entire run. I spent all of Prime 1 memorizing that the F key on my keyboard was specifically for missiles, and I changed it. What I should do is remap the info page to be something other than F. Keep missiles on mouse button. Because that's what the tooltip texture override looks like. The reason the Lumineth bows to Samus is not only because she's their last hope, but also the person the Chozo put all their hopes in their kick-ass tech into. The Lumineth, they're huge fans of the... They're just a fan club. Yeah, the Lumineth as a race is younger than the Chozo, aren't they? Huh. Because the Chozo do name drop the Lumineth name drop the Chozo in addition to a couple other races upstairs in one of the data logs. Give me that. Yeah. That's not surprising at all. The Chozo are pretty cool. And yeah, I suppose they would have known about Samus beforehand, wouldn't they have? I mean, we've got all of Prime 1. We've got all of the original Metroid game. And chronologically, what's the time frame for Prime 1, 2, 3, and others? Is it all between Metroid 1 and 2? Or is it between 2 and Super? regardless, Samus has been around for a while. I love myself that Metroid manga. Prime 1 and 2 are before 2. Yeah, I think so. Why you guys gotta be shooting all your dum-dums at me all the time? Like, you're literally just called War Wasps. From your previous game, all you could do was sting at me, but now you're shooting lasers? Hang off. Is this where we're supposed to go? We definitely can't get through green door on either side, so... to the land of the dark we go. Somewhere in there. I just remember Prime takes place pretty far early in the chronology. And Fusion is the final one in the chronology. Where did the term Metroid Dread even come from? I know it was supposed to be like either the final game in the series, or at least the one that chronologically happens after Fusion. I would like to have Sanctuary, please. Did I go the wrong way? Or do I just have to suffer? If Fusion wasn't last, that would be wildly unfortunate. Then again, if we had another game... Ah, yes, the Ing have eyeball lasers. If we had another game that involved Samus in her fusion suit, after the X were introduced as canon. I'm still taking damage over here. But it is kind of cool. I don't know if you've played... Have you played the 3DS one? Game that takes place after Fusion, before Fusion's even a thing. Unit designed to ferry troops and supplies. Unarmed unit composed durable alloys left behind by the Lumineth. This is a collection of mutated ingworms. Great. Except Federation Force. I played about half of Federation Force, and I haven't played other M. So you saw the pseudo-retcon backwards Metroid are actually weapons of war created specifically to deal with the X. AM2R, the best Metroid game ever. Yeah. I would really like to play a game that exists in that universe, where that's common knowledge. Hey, me too. Fusion was indeed also my first game. At least I think it was. If it wasn't Fusion, it was Zero Mission, one of the two. And then it was Prime, and... Release unit by energizing nearby bomb slots. Okay. Oh, there we go. What are you talking about, Nightmare? Because, I played that game as a kid, hiding in my bed sheets, because I wasn't supposed to... Oh, I gotta do them in some sort of order. Aha. Just the SAX. I did remember having a bit of a conversation with a friend of mine who also had played it about the same time. We'd go and meet up in the back of the playground and be playing. I think that's when I actually beat him for the first time. SAX is just cool, man. What a concept. It's like Dark Samus, but a hell of a lot more alien. That's the kind of stuff that I really want out of a adult Metroid game. Prime 4 maybe, if Nintendo's willing to go a little bit more ham on their... You know, do what they did with Breath of the Wild. Go pretty far in some direction. No, shoot me. And be willing to make it more of an adult game. I mean, maybe not M, as cool as that would be, but lean into the fact that it is kind of a horror franchise. Very Alien-inspired. Or I'll just go play Alien Isolation again in VR. If I really need that kick. I'm sorry, but at this point, I don't think there's a single thing they can do to make Prime 4 as good as people want it to be. Like, I'll be happy if it's not technically bad, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be disappointed unless they pull out a god roll nat 20 every single thing about that game. Oh, pirates! Goodbye, pirates. Or hello. That's fine too. Oh, I didn't kill them fast enough. Alright, time for light beam. It was nice. Stop! Oh, why does the beam get interrupted when you get hit? That's lame. Stop! Knock it off. Free aim is nice in this game. Yeah, Nintendo real fumbled Metroid real bad there. I have no idea who thought it was a good idea to do that order of operations. They screwed up with Other M, and for some reason they took that as not we screwed up, it was people don't like Metroid. What's wrong with you? Right? And then they turned around after however many years and put out Federation Force using the Metroid in the title. And the only thing that connected it was a couple of cameos from Silex at the end and a secret ending. Like, what the hell? That's not... It doesn't have the Metroidvania style gameplay. It doesn't have anything that made the previous Metroid games fun. Don't you turn into an Ing this time. Just shoot yourself. But hey, I mean, the fact that they even came out with Samus Returns at all, unfortunately didn't sell very well, but makes me happy about a potential Metroid Prime 4 not being absolute trash. Oh, that's just so I can jump across. Before Other M came out, Metroid used to have a... They can't make a bad Metroid stigma to it. Then Other M happened. Hold my beer. You know what? I guess I didn't really have access to the internet much at that age, so I didn't know the public opinion was that they could do no wrong. Which is real funny, because they've never sold well. The Metroid games have always been very mediocre in sales. And then they just go and shut down all the fun boys. Another Metroid Prime 2 remake? Yeah, whatever. Just get rid of it. Toss it in the trash. I heard an item. But the fact they even came out and announced that when they put Prime or the Switch out, it might have been a little optimistic, thinking they can just, oh yeah, we'll just throw one together. But at the same time, like, they're committed to it now. I'm missing something. Get out of the water. I know I heard an item. It's below me, isn't it? Okay, maybe I'm going crazy. It was like, it was Nintendo's own cult classic. It wasn't super... Yeah, I'm going crazy. It wasn't, super mainstream popular. And it wasn't like a technical masterpiece, but the people that loved it a lot. But the Switch is selling like crazy and exists in the public zeitgeist like no other Metroid console I think has ever done. Even the Wii. I think it's doing better than the Wii with regards to public opinion and perception. So putting any game on it makes it do well. If Prime 4 is even good, not great, but good, could hopefully put Metroid back on the track to being treated with respect. If it's great and has a good multiplayer to it. Please and thank you. I mean, Prime 2's multiplayer was amazing for couch co-op stuff. I might try to get a stream together where I get a handful of my friends and we go and dick around and couch co-op Prime 2. It wouldn't be too hard to set up. But that being said, sure. I don't know how they would do that well without pandering if they made a multiplayer Prime 4. Unit still active, if only at a basic level. Scans indicate a general lack of maintenance. Really? If the unit is not serviced within the next 3 cycles, it will cease to function. So generally shit went down about 15 years ago is the impression I'm getting. A lot of the Ing were killed 1.2 to 1.3 decacycles ago. Recording to logbook. I love it. Every area has its own supply crate with their own lore entries, and this looks like it has legs too. You know, it has the exact same leg setup as the Ing. And the little tussles on their head too. Wonder if that was intentional. Weird. I'm seeing a lot more new corner to the gameplay Super Metroid, and hear people's surprise that the game was made in 1994. I'm not sure I follow. More chatter? More discussion about it? It is kind of crazy. An old-ass game like that still plays as well as it does. I mean, I don't think it's aged perfectly. At this point, it could do for a remake, to be honest. And I missed it again. That being said, like, it still plays. It still kicks ass. You go and play other Super Metroid games, or other Super Nintendo games of the same time period, and it's... no thank you sometimes. Like, big no thank you sometimes. I don't think it'll ever get to the point where it's unplayable. It's a hell of a lot more floaty than the Game Boy Advance games. That's probably my anti-nostalgia glasses clouding my vision, because I played Fusion first. Okay, now I hear an item. In here or the next room? In the next room. Alright. Hey man, I'll be honest. I cheated on my spelling tests in like 4th grade. Otherwise I don't think I would have passed 4th grade. Like multiplication was fine. All my other subjects, no problem. Spelling? If spell check didn't exist, I wouldn't have a job. Exploding sack. Why is it called a shredder if it's an exploding floating plant, flying plant? Durable plant form seeks enemy targets and then flies towards them, exploding on contact. Why? Science may never know. It spends most of its time in life in the earth. When agitated, it will spring from the ground and then begin to fly towards its foe. Its foe. Is it like seeing itself doing a JoJo panel? Oh, you're coming to me? That's the culmination of all of its life's delights. Shredders are resilient, but they can be eliminated with concentrated weapons fire. I am basically a frigate's worth of guns, and the plant's gonna try to kill me? Nah, it's fine. Oh, do they get knocked back when they get hit? Oh, they do, that's funny. TMNT's mortal enemies in this game. Oh, Shredder, shut up! I can't ban people, you know. Funny you bring up TMNT. That's a pretty fun game from my childhood as well. Put the hell out of the Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo. And we're getting a new one soon. They came to the lagoon in the night, delivering true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of this surprise attack. May they find my key and dispatch the Ing who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. Oh, cool. Is this the This is the better enhanced version of artifacts. They give you the name of the room that the key is in. Huh. That's definitely one way to improve upon the artifact system, because Jesus fucking Christ, I hated that in Prime 1. There's so many ways they could have done it better, and you know what? The keys are a great way to do it. Force a little bit of backtracking, but it's within the same area, so it's still learning during the process. You haven't already backtracked through it several times. The bridge currently is not receiving power. Scan control post nearby to energize the bridge. Little dancy boys. Hidelings, aquatic miniature herd animals. Targets travel in large swarms. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Avoid them if you want, but I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, Samus. The Luminous really do like their arches. More light ammo. Thank you. Don't think TMNT is ever going to get bigger, get better with the live action films. Oh, those old ones. I think I have seen a couple of them when I was younger. A couple of times. They leaned into the camp well enough to actually make it good. Animated works too. Man, there's a little bit of a lag there. I should try to... I think there's a low latency switch I can pull. I might have to do that. Oh, have you seen the new Netflix show for Dark Crystal? It was about as good. Kind of funny. I always used to get Krell and Dark Crystal mixed up when I was a kid as the adult children's movies I wasn't allowed to watch. What in the world? Is that some sort of missile expansion? How do I get you? It would appear I will need to do the jumpies. Common strain of venom lead. Poisonous plant retracts into the ground if threatened. Thrives in any warm environment, including inside your body. Music almost makes up for the fact that I can't see underwater and I can't move for shit. Oh, the Netflix show, you haven't watched it yet? Was there a show for the Neverending Story? That doesn't sound like it would be good. Can I break you? Gotta move the gate. Hold on. Connect to the moving bridge operation. Activate the bridge in order to move it. And the bridge says control post. Control post. Energize. Maybe it's where all the dancing boys are, underneath. Did I go all the way back here, or did I turn around before I was done like a dum-dum? I did. I am smart, I swear. Just thinking and also playing games and also talking at the same time. Commonly referred to as the Let's Player's curse. It hurt me. Cinematic camera. Nice. Oh, even the morph ball goes slow. Oh, it's gross. Samus is coated in jelly. Oh, grappling hook. Grapple knee module is missing. Unable to attach to a grapple point at this time. At least it acknowledges that it's a grappling hook, not just industrial point where energy can grapple to sometimes, maybe. Scan. A shrieker. Bursts from the earth and takes flight. Fires sonic blasts, generates a stealth field that disrupts most visors. And a cousin to the Shredder, the Shrieker waits for prey half buried in the earth. When it detects a target, it erupts from the ground and takes flight. Releases a sonic blast to stun its target, and sweeps in to feast. Shriekers can generate a stealth field that disrupts most visors, making them difficult to attack. Order for items collected here. Super Missile. Ooh, nice! Boost balls, Seeker missiles, not so nice. And the Gravity Suit jetpacks. Grapple, Dark Visor. Wow, all of that in Torvus Bog, huh? It is indeed time for super missiles. And the final place is Annihilator Beam, Sonic Visor, and Light Suit. I don't remember anything else. And I probably could have used missiles or something. Probably. I'm padding out the runtime for the sweet Twitch affiliate monies that I'm totally going to get. Unable to interface with the door control system. I find that kind of funny. Oh, okay, you leave Torvus to go get the Seeker because of the couple of boost ball half pipes. Bridge is composed of a number of unknown alloys. Despite evidence of numerous assaults, the bridge remains intact. By conventional terms, the structure is indestructible. By unconventional terms, shit strunk, yo. A Lumineth Sentinel crystal used to monitor key sites. Used by Lumineth soldiers to observe tactical areas during the war. Most are still broadcasting to Umos. Cute. During the war, the Lumineth used the Sentinel crystals to monitor key areas and installations. They are incredibly durable, resisting all the most powerful of Ing attacks. Umos still uses the remaining Sentinel crystals to keep watch. So much more world building here. Denzium bombs, maybe? Big bombs, maybe more? See you in a bit. Actually, which way do I go? We have the... Yeah, might as well. I think I hear a pickup, maybe. I think that portal is literally just to get that pickup. I don't think you do anything else in that room. Yeah, because you can't get out from where that portal is. Oh, I'd love that. Like, normally, every time you go through one of those morph ball sections, you kind of want to be able to pull the camera away or make it look around on its own. But in that instance, you actually get to go inside the other part of the room and look around, because that's where the pickup is. That is behind by like 6-7 seconds. I wonder where that toggle is. Ah, open the door. Hello? Well, that's a lot of you. And well, now we know better. Avoid them next time instead of trying to antagonize them. That's some real proto-Sky City stuff going on up there. Oh man, I can't wait till we get to Sky City. Some snakeskin future tech. Can we have a save room? Oh, there was one right at the beginning of the area, wasn't there? It's a doggy! You have too many eyeballs. You can't possibly use that many eyeballs. A Grinchler. That's a name. Water-based reptilian predator. While armored and deadly at any range, its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts. The amphibious Grinchler lurks in marsh areas in search of prey. Fearless, it will spring from hiding and attack anything that moves. If it is unable to fell its prey with its powerful jaws, it will shoot a potent burst of energy at them. I'm beginning to think these ones are kinda underachievers. They didn't even try to bite me. Just move right down to the... Ah, I'm done fighting. Here, have an energy blast. Grenchlers have one weak spot. A genetic defect makes the shell on their back susceptible to explosive blasts. Oh. This is the new version of the Sheegoths. Cool. It is interesting playing the game immediately after playing Prime 1, because you can see all of the inspiration. I mean, not even inspiration, maybe even... It's probably using the same rig, to be honest. The same skeleton. And a lot of the same code. They just modified how it does its breath attack, and modified how he looks. All good day. Oh, they stay alive afterwards. They're just vulnerable now. These are the guys that make you feel good about getting super missiles, aren't they? Hahaha, just stunlock you to death. No biting. Naughty. Man, mouse and keyboard is just cheating with these guys. You can just immediately flip. Good night, Grenchler. We knew you well. Another missile expansion. Oh, another one. Bloat sac, gas-generating plant form. Beneficial gases. Creates beneficial gases. Poisonous sap keeps it from being eaten by most creatures. Charge a dark shot. Wait till they're frozen, then missile. You say easy. I say cheating. They need a fair fight, man. And Samus can't feel good if she's just like bullying people. What do they mean by beneficial gases? No. Maybe they're just decorations. Oh, they wiggle when you shoot them. I thought they were solid. He's just sitting up there watching me dick around here. Ah. The bridge movie thing I must do in the Dark Realm. It knocks off their tail. Huh. Oh, if you freeze and shatter them, that knocks their tail off. Or their back casing, rather. I don't think I can jump that far. But we can immediately go into the dark. Boop. Were there cases next to that one, too? Like, the last 3 portals I've gone into, I just sat on top of and shot. It sounded like I broke some kind of container right next to it. Alright. Dark Torvus Bog. With its hyperactive... whatever the hell that instrument is called. Dark Sentinel Crystals. Monitor system designed for use in Dark Aether. Used by the Lumineth soldiers to follow critical access areas throughout Dark Aether. Few remain, those that do broadcast data to Umos and Aether. Should we move the bridge? Well, I guess there's no reason not to. No, there is, because then how do I get back to the portal over there? The whole point of moving the bridge is so that I can get access to the... Oh, I don't need to get back to the portal yet. I'll probably come back to this room at some point in the future. I mean... Oh, there's platforms down there. Hey, to be fair, double jump wouldn't have worked to go the length of this bridge. You can't quite make it. But we got these boys. Hopefully they're there in Light World too. I don't see why not. I kind of want Samus to, like, bend over and ride around on her pauldron wheels. Transformer it up. Oh no! What the hell are you? Are you supposed to be doing that? Oh, yeah. The commando. Wait. Oh, these are Dark Possessed. Darkling possessed elite space pirates. Increased combat ability due to its symbiotic presence. Able to phase out of local time-space. Okay, I'll try it. Gotta look at him first. Ing prized the few pirate commandos they managed to take alive. Only Hunter Ing are allowed to possess the commandos, and the competition for that right is fierce among them. The Hunter Ing ability to phase out of the local time-space carries over to the Dark Pirate Commando. They will fire bursts of dark matter at enemies, along with experimental EMP grenades stolen from the space pirates. Man, that is a cool helmet. Oh, and I love that color scheme, too. And their spines are more like radio antennas. Yo! That's like a chainmail medieval helmet almost, with the texture on the front, but then it curves back like the regular pirate helmet. Alright, enough admiring. Time to do kill. I have been told it's time for you to enjoy being unalive. Oh no, you're frozen! And gone! You're just Metroids, but weaker. Oh, and then the balls have to finish, and then... Okay, that's still not the missile button. Crap. Oh well. Wow. Try to remake it in Blender? Jeez, how much experience do you have in Blender? That sounds like a huge pain. I'm running out of missiles. I wonder if I need to go back to Light World yet. Or, Dark. Actually, how do I switch? Like so. No, going back wouldn't do me any good. I don't think I have access to the blue and the white up top. And green and yellow are not doors I can go through yet. Yeah, I can't get up there yet. Alright, so this is the way forward. Best of luck, man. That is a skill and a half. Why must you taunt me like this, game? Just let me rip through these. I can't imagine it's that hard. Wow. Don't shoot at me. Do you have a grapple beam? Does that plant have a grapple beam? Sporb. What are with these names? The Grungler and the Sporb. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close to HD now. They just need more polygons. Hey man, Metroid Prime 4. It's supposed to be in HD, right? Poisoned needles in battle can grip small objects in its jaws. Your main man. Yeah, I main Sporbs in Smash Brothers. Sit patiently until a potential meal is detected. A burst of poison needles is the Sporb's primary means of attack. It can also extend its body over short distances, gripping small targets. Uh-huh. Well, he had a family. Let's not fly off the track this time. It was a little bit more difficult without analog stick controls. Oh. Let's see. That's an entirely different side of the room. Nah, it's an entirely different one. It's like his cousin or something. He's dead. It's just gonna grow a new boy. It's like if your pants were able to reproduce you every time you got killed. Eh, not for me. Sad day it was. Power restored to the kinetic orb cannon. Unit locked in current firing position. Auto fire feature enabled. That kind of looks like power bomb rubble to me. Ah! That was really loud. There's a save room in the beginning. I probably don't need it. We haven't experienced any crashes anytime recently. I do hear a pickup. I wonder if I can freeze them. No, I can shoot right through them. Hey, he did drop light ammo. It's a power bomb pickup in here. I mean, I guess that's a bit on the nose. Where am I supposed to be going? I haven't even gone that way yet. Alright, Densinium. Does it say in the codex here what each part breaks? Maybe it's only after you get it. Samus's notes. Telluric alloy. Okay. Yeah, so it does actually tell you in-game definitively which one's which. I just wanted to check. I think it did that in Prime 1 too. I was just too lazy to check. No, don't! Oh wait, I have you scanned. When did that happen? Thought I hadn't scanned you yet. Alright, you can kill yourself now. I know I'm up here, but I need to check what's in this door first. Energy tank. Ah! Door. Oh! I was wondering why there were so many extras. One of the doors is super missile, and then the other one's power bomb. Power bomb's yellow, super missile's green. Just like them there, Super Metroids. Spam both buttons on the mouse. That'll solve the problem. Energy tank, please. You look suspiciously cracky. Boop. Thank you. Haha, get it? Tank. I'll be here all week. Please don't kill me. Third time's a charm. Oh no. Is the next... okay, you need more than a one-room difference, guys. Come on. There's not that many of you. Is this next room the big tube of scary fish and go-slow platforms? I think it is. I did it again. No, it's not. Oh, yeah! It's the top of that room. Shrink glass assault skiff. Light attack craft for troop transport. Vehicles unarmed but heavily armored. The opposite of what I said. Eliminate the troops possible before they disperse. Oh, nice. Or just the max amount you can get at this point. Boostball boss isn't that far off, though. Is after you get... Never mind. I was gonna say, he's in that half-pipe area, right? No, that's afterwards, you dumbass. Can I freeze you guys? That'd be cool. Alright, get down here first. Never mind. That's... Huh. And... dead. The cutscene started before he finished his death animation. The dead guy. Oh, in the sanctuary. Listen to his recording. Alright. Burn time. It's like a shotgun. I would have thought that would have killed the other boy over there. Shotgun. Bang. Oh, that's it? No dark possessed? Oh, I need more dark ammo. Thank you. More, please. How nice of you. Ah, yes, the never-ending balancing game of having 90 in one and 100 in the other. As is tradition. There's a strategy to it, but, like, who cares? That's close enough. If you lock onto them and do a charged light beam shot, the shotgun's spread will home in on the locked target? Huh. What a fascinating problem that having free aim gives. When would you ever not lock on with the GameCube controls? It'd be funny if that actually used up 50 or 5 of your missiles for her to do that cutscene. And if you didn't have any missiles, she'd try to fire and nothing would happen. It's called immersion. It's polished to make the game real good. That's the kind of reason that they had to restart Prime 4. 100%. I refuse to believe otherwise. Nope! I just wanted to walk to the edge. Make sure there wasn't anything to scan. I have been punished for my hubris. Boop. Ah, good old super missiles. How I missed ye. A light version of the security boy. I guess light and dark versions were different scans. Although, luckily, they aren't research entries, so... They do like their green here. The orange kind of give off a very luminous vibe, but the green kind of feels like Sentai, little Power Ranger. "12 years, or 12 Aether years. In addition to heavy combat damage, subject shows signs of numerous Ing possession attempts, all failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability." Ah yes, my favorite, psychic damage. Lore, please. Crosses his arms. "A great warrior comes to the Temple of Torvus. May you succeed where I failed. I am Evok, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. The waters of Dark Aether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with emerald holograms. Search the areas now opened to you. The Ing will seek light with your light with the great zeal. Do not underestimate. The time for talk is over. Big shoot bang happening now. Oh, I love it. Yeah, the forest people, the ones that would, be the greatest hippies, are actually the most ferocious warriors. Very, Artemis energy. Amidst the turmoil, we discovered many disturbing anomalies. Spatial disturbances appeared across the land. Objects went into a state of dimensional flux, their atoms divided between Aether and somewhere else. There was little time to ponder these strange happenings, for we had to deal with the devastation of our lands. Welcome back. We got the cool Emerald Green Boys translator. As you do. Dude, I love their... So, you know how each area has their whole, like, Amen version? May the light of Aether guide your way. This one's... I hope you do the shoot good. I love it. No time for talk. Only gun. Put on a hoodie. It's like beginning summertime. More pirate? No? Okay. It rain here forever. Yeah. the Torvus Bog Warriors and Doom guy. Go out for drinks and kill some demons. All for the sake of the sport of it. Might as well fill up my ammo. Give. Oh, right. That's a big one. Really? So much wasted ammo. Smirt. I don't actually have to kill you guys. Oh! Huh. There was that one door here that had the translate door in front of it. I'm gonna go check that out first. So I do have access to it now. Hey, light ammo, thank you. I would say I know how you feel, but I'm kind of the exact opposite. I love it when you're not too far away from them, they just hang out. Oh, they're like little circles now. I don't think I looked at their model. Let me check that. Stop flying like that. Ugh. How does that morphology even work? Where do they eat from? What if there's a species that gives birth to, like, you know how there's, like, classes of ants that they're born into that caste? And there's species that'll give birth to warriors that can't eat or do anything other than die for the cause. Biological weapons that you give birth to. Explain why there's so many of them. That doesn't take much in the way of resources to make. Through vigilance and strength we create peace. -10 is where you put on a jacket. It's also not humid there. What are you doing? He's taking a bath. Aw. No, don't get angry. It's fine. Man, how long did you live in Alaska for? Like, I've always considered it, but it seems a little like, it's about as close as you could get to going and living on Mars without actually getting in a spaceship. You gotta bundle up like fucking crazy if you're gonna go outside. At least if, you know, the weather's punishing you. Like putting on your spacesuit. Most of your time is going to be spent indoors where the climate is made for human beings. Was that a green door on the other side? Yeah. I want to see what that does. That might be cool. But I don't know why I would need to go there. I finished my degree for programming, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Might be cool to have a little bit of the subsidies that come in through the process, though. Maybe one day. It's on the list of maybes. Wow, really? Huh. I don't like mosquitoes. That's for sure. Purple door. Oh, right, secret missiles. Actually, if I scan it, probably would tell me that. Blast shield on the door blocking access indicates that this blast shield is powered by 5 energy pods nearby. Destroy all of the pods at once to remove the blast shield. I don't mind cold. I prefer winter over summer. But Alaska cold seems like it might be pushing things a little bit. You can always put layers on. Can't take more skin off after a certain point. I have been told you don't like this beam. Am I correct? Well, it appears I have to shoot you in the butt with it. No? There we go. And then miss it. Oh, their whole ass tail falls off. You were right. He was dead, but still frozen for a bit. Huh. You know, I probably never experienced any of that playing as a kid, because it was this constant fear of running out of ammo, so I never used the light or the dark beam. And then I got the annihilator beam, and it was like, oh, everyone's dead. I'm just going to burn all my ammo on this, and then once I'm out, call it a day. Oh, huh. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. They go into cryostasis just by nature of where they live. Man, mosquitoes suck. Why do they have to figure out a way to live places where they shouldn't be? Jeez. Thought that was the reason you go up north, is to get away from the bugs. The body has been heavily damaged by exposure to unknown chemicals. Unable to determine cause of death. Bioscan indicates complete. Scan results incomplete. Target corpse has taken heavy chemical damage. There are some similarities to digestive fluids found in several creatures. Something may have tried to eat the corpse, yet was unable to finish. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? I do know I need to go down right now. But I have this whole section over here. Yeah, we'll go do our other stuff. We have super missile now. Does that mean we need to go up? Get boost ball. It's the dudes! Oh, they shoot lasers now! Seed bursters, exploding in the form of plant forms. Where you froze that one dude and shot off his butt. Yeah, where I am right now. Where these seed bursters are! Roaming pack of small volatile plants expel seeds with great force when agitated. I didn't even do anything! I mean, I am now, but I didn't before. Rude. Uh-oh. The family is here. Oh, hey, a door. Lumineth lore translated the Ing attack. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. Oh, they just straight up turn off. I accidentally pressed not the button I needed. Alright, logbook, lore, Lumineth lore. History? Shit, I don't know which one I haven't read yet. Saving? No, it doesn't seem right. Dark Age, Ing attack, world. Shit. They're not shooting you, they're just involved in a war and you ended the war. I'm sure there's more of them. That wasn't the entire race. It was just one platoon. You got in my way. Oh no, this room, but the dark version. I hate it. Pirate fear? Ammo, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it is pirate fear. Okay, well, I mean, whatever pirate music sound effect, it's... Yeah. The dark version right now? But what if I don't wanna? What if that sounds terrible? They show when I break the... You have some sort of boost shields. What if I freeze you first? Huh? Why are they so tall? You're supposed to be runts in space. Morphology Pirate Commando Elite Space Pirate Shock Trooper. Well armored and armed. In that order. Dangerous at any range, limited use shields, repels most attacks. So they're basically the same model, but... Yeah. They all have basically that same headset. These are the Darking Trooper dudes. Almost identical model. Just not cool black and red. Alright, what if I just set you on fire? They put the shield and I'm like, I'm gonna block you. Oh, I let go of the lock on and then the final one didn't connect. Oh, I guess they do curve in a little bit. Ah! You guys have a lot of health. Hey, they get melee swords. Why don't I get a melee sword? Huh? Who thought that was okay? I would demand to see Life's Manager. Give me a melee sword. And I got my dark beam ammo back. Just in time to earn my light beam ammo again. I wonder if the chance of and amount that they drop is based off of the current total you have, like a percentage. The lower you have, the larger the pool of resources you get back are. I know Resident Evil does something. That's the entrance. Resident Evil does something like that, where more ammo will spawn if you have less of it. Oh, hey. And where's the solar beam that's powering this one? Don't think I didn't see you. Oh, that's cool. Can't really... It's probably just a pickup back there. But you clearly need screw attack to go get that. And away we go. I'm kind of surprised you didn't need to shoot it. Provide your own energy source. Well, time to have no fun. Oh, that's cool. So we're here, we don't have a fog, and we can see that there's a rock wall back there. So we know that the room isn't infinite. And the platform goes somewhere definitive. Hello, Warrior Ing, maybe? Oh no, that's why I hate this room, because of these pieces of shit. Hunter Ing, elite warriors of the Horde. Phasing shapeshifter, deadly in close combat. They dislike bright light. The Hunter Ing patrol the lands of Dark Aether in search of the Horde's enemies. They can render their bodies intangible, allowing them to ambush their targets with ease. The Hunter Ing can generate long, deadly tentacles which they use with great effect in battle. Cunning and relentless, the Hunter Ing will seize their prey or die. This game's drop rates are a lot more kind than Prime 1. The game has a priority drop, health being 1, missiles 2, ammo 3, power bombs 4. The lower you are of one time, the better chance you are of getting said item. That's nice. So if you're full on everything else, there's a higher chance of getting the thing you're out of. But the game could still be like, here's some health, you're at full health. Because that's how the universe works. There's entropy. Who thought this was a good idea? That is a nightmare. And I hate it. It's time to shoot them. I'm gonna turn this on. I can't touch it. How can you touch? That's what I thought. Get over here. Get in my bubble. Or just hide. Big bait. There you go. You did it. I'm proud of you. Oh, there's a little jellyfish here. An Ing sphere cache. Living storage units of the Ing horde. Living storage units. What is my purpose? To be shot by beam. Keep useful items in the dimensional pocket. The pocket can be breached by destroying the Ing sphere. That is hilarious. God, I love that. See, you've got the dark and the light, and every single zone has their own individual form of. And this is how we store our items. What do you use? Boxes? What do you use? Dimensional jellyfish pockets? But of course. Huh. Well, those hunters weren't nearly as hard to deal with, having them walk into the wall of death. Okay, so we just climb it. Why is there a bubble over here, then? It's not a half-pipe. Or a door we can go through. Up the Shroomby boys we go. For example, if you have less than 15% of your max HP, you have a 70% chance to get a 50 HP drop. 15% to get a 20 HP, less than a 1 to get 10, and around 15 to get a 100. Huh! Is there a wiki or a fan site that has that data mined information? I can't imagine that you sat down and did all that math yourself. If you did, like, huge kudos to you, but that sounds boring. Everybody's got their own way of enjoying games, though. I mean, to be fair, there are people that enjoy playing RTSs, so that whole genre exists. Couldn't tell you why. I do enjoy watching speedruns, but I'm a hell of a lot more about just enjoying the view, so to speak. I don't think I've ever played a game long enough to really get good to that point. I have broken 1,000 hours with Awesome Knots and Warframe. And then the next closest are on, like, the 300-ish range. Orb, please. Hey man, more power to you. That's insane. Unable to completely scan spinner target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension. Again. You know, this would be more believable if you did it to anything else in the environment other than interactives. It's a little sus that they decide they're going to put just the bomb slots or the spinners in another dimension. Can I scan these? Yep. Oh yeah, when phase hit, it specifically targeted these mechanical devices and split their atoms. Nothing else, though. I am the smartest man. Get out of my way. Man, that network... I want to pull the camera out and look at that. That was cool. But I'm burning right now and can't enjoy my life. Hey, a key. It's the dude! Ing biomatter present in the subject. Subject is in the final stages of Ing possession when her life signs went critical. Subject death was fatal to the Ing as well. Killed herself. Well, that's cool. They referred to them as individual genders, too. I can't say I picked up on that before. Gender was not something I cared about. Man, I can't reach that for some reason. It's almost as if I need some sort of boost ability first. I like they carried the boost ball over, and it makes for some interesting puzzles. But who made all of these? Yeah, I have. I do remember there being a couple in Sanctuary, specifically, that I liked watching. Haven't watched them in a while, though. He looks almost exactly like the Jump Guardian. Huh. He just stands still. Oh, you taking my picture? Alright, make sure you get my good side. The Boost Guardian, boost-powered warrior ring. The boost ball ability grants great speed to the enemy. Target can only be damaged and Oh, no, boundary break! That's the guy that basically does the... Yeah. He did one on Shadow of the Colossus, right? Man, that game was amazing. Can't wait till I get a PS5 so I can go back and play my PS4 games again. He's done a handful of stuff. I'll have to look it up after this. Boost ball make go fast. Target can only be damaged in solid form. Find a way to keep it solid. Am I supposed to hit him with my dark beam for freezies? That's probably a puzzle in the fight. Warrior Ring has absorbed the power of the boost ball. It gave him indigestion. Now he goes very fast to run away from his pain. It can boost blast towards its enemies using its body as a potent weapon. When it is not in solid form, engaging it in Morph Ball mode may produce better attack opportunities. Oh, that's cute. Okay, Jump Guardian. Oops. No, okay. So this is Boost Guardian. He's got the spines on his back, the one big horn, eyeball in the center, and, like, spikes on his front leg. No, I want to go back. How do I go back one? Oh, it won't let me? Just go back one. Yeah, whatever, I'll look at it later. No one shoot at me. Rude. Oh, that's why this fight sucks. Because there's no way to get away from him into a sanctuary. I can still just shoot the goo. I have free aim. Oh. He's now boosting. Alright. How do I avoid that? Oh, he telegraphs which direction he's going in. Ow! You jerk! Oh, I should look at that. Last of Us. Can I charge these? Are these scannable? No? Alright. I think I'm supposed to use Morph Ball Bombs to... Oh, he breaks the things for you so that you may eat them and become not dead so much. Bop, bop, bada bop, bada bop, bop, bada bop. Eat my bombs. Become solid, please. What are you making ingots for? Just so you can break them and prove that you're a cool dude. This is actually a pachinko board of the highest caliber. Oh, look at the little inglet. He thinks he's helping. Out of the ground, please. Become as regular man. Fine, I'll just kill you down there, see if I care. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah. You've got the 4 pillars that each seem to drop a 100 health, but then the inglets would also give you back ammo and health as well. Because you're still taking damage. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Veteran for Prime 2 Trilogy. So, normal mode. I might go back on my own time and play through the hardcore for each one of them. Sometime in the future. I think I'll be burnt out on Trilogy by the time I'm done with this. Watch Nintendo come out with the Trilogy on the Switch, I'm like, fuck, now I have to Let's Play that too. Because, didn't you say Veteran was easy mode? Or normal, rather? Yeah, I made that comment many times when I was playing through 1. Every time I started back up again, I was like, hey, Am I on easy? Nope, it says veteran right there. Give. Boost ball seems easier to use. That's probably just me. Maybe they tweaked it a little bit. I'm a really big fan of the idea of being able to use boost ball as a dodge instead of just the jet dodge. Well, okay, so it might have been because I had free aim. I can just say screw you and free aim the charge beam at the ground with absolutely zero issue at all. The Wii, maybe, but you're still kind of fighting the camera that wants you to look horizontal. And then GameCube, like, best of luck standing still and pointing at the ground. I got half of his health done while he was a puddle on the ground. Oh, yeah. Is it called Hyper Mode? I thought it was hardcore for the first one. No, I think you're right. Oh, that reminds me. Hyper Beam in 3 is going to be a joke with mouse control. Yeah. Yeah, I have it available if I wanted to start another one for Prime 1, I think. Why just the nose? Alright, so we came from that direction. We have one key. We can go through the green door. But I don't think I can get through that traversal area yet. I have the boost ball, which means I need to, I think, go back through Torvis Light World and go back through the elevator. If I'm remembering your backseat gaming. No offense. If this was my first run of the game, I'd probably ask for a little bit less on the assistance meter, but I'm more here to enjoy the sights and the sounds. Nah, you're fine. If I'm blind playing through a game, I'll let you know, but this has been fine. In fact, it's actually been kind of nice because there's probably going to be quite a bit more downtime otherwise. I have had to, because I'm afraid of the presentation value of what I'm doing, losing what little grasp that it has, because I'll spend too much time trying to figure something out, and then I'll, do the whole brain freeze thing. Kind of like when you walk up in front of the class to go give a presentation. The process of being in front of the class makes you forget everything that you were planning on doing. Yeah, and I appreciate it. It's actually kind of fun. I did Let's Playing since 2011, and I had a channel with almost like 3,000 videos on it at one point. But, can I boost up these? No. Actually, probably not without the analog stick control and the mouse screwing me over. But I can go with this. But, that being said, Let's Playing definitely provides a different kind of experience for a video game than just playing it for yourself. Because you seek out things to incite conversation with yourself, and in the process, you do things in the game you wouldn't have normally done. You engage in self-challenges, or otherwise find things that would just not interest you normally. But with streaming, you get like the added benefit of having somebody else to bounce concepts off of, or just shoot the shit. Which is kind of what I was actually hoping for starting up a Let's Play of the Prime series, because I just want to nerd out about it, man, and my friends are sick of hearing it. A crocus. Toxin-eating forager. Heavily armored. Attacks when is exposed to drills to damage. Shoot in the butt. Oh, he's... Nope, never mind. He's fine, I don't need to kill him. What's something that you can't do anymore? What, live commentary? talking to oneself. Oh yeah. It's certainly a learned skill. Having the fact that the recording is going kind of makes it more worthwhile, but it bleeds over into real life. End up verbalizing things that otherwise wouldn't have been verbalized before. Yeah, we're just working our way downtown, walking fast to this elevator here. I do believe. Because I don't think there's any other half pipes that are available here. We don't have to work all the way over to Aegon yet, do we? You say that. But I have many hours just talking to myself. It just got to the point where that in and of itself was the reward, producing the videos and having fun. Growing a community would be nice. I kind of hope I can keep it small, though. I don't want average viewers to go above, like, 10, maybe 20 if it's a peak game or something. Because I just don't understand the point of the live streamers that have thousands of people in chat. Like, even the people in chat can't talk to themselves, let alone the streamer being able to pick up on what's being said in chat. It's insane. Oh. It knocked itself off. Cool. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there, but I've been doing it long enough that I've just kind of accepted that getting there is a maybe thing. Shouldn't put... Oh, they're slowly coming after me! I'm not gonna put too much stock into it. Was that because you were living in Alaska? Where you were in what was effectively in outer space? Completely foreign land, cut off from the rest of the world? God, I can't imagine the internet there would have been any good. But it helps verbalize your thoughts. It's an entirely different part of the brain than just thinking. Having to put it into a language kind of forces you to be critical about the thoughts themselves. Kind of adds a second opinion, if you will. Huh. Yeah, I guess it does depend on where you would live. I imagine if people are going to live there, they're going to put an effort into making the internet work. Some sort of dark pirate. Oh boy, do I have the solution for you. You just get stuck in the water for a bit. I did it again. I let go of the lock on. Hello. Ow. Wow, it's that better not be it already. Wow, you had more stable internet in Alaska? Or you do now? That's Yeah, that's the part that I'm not sure I would get along with. Like, I've kind of, in the houses that I've been in, have usually set up in the basement, so I'm not around the sun a whole hell of a lot. I actually take vitamin D supplements specifically because of that, but yeah, you got 9 months of no sun, and then the rest of the year is all sun. Oh, do I need a grappling hook for that energy tank? Lame. Wonk. Not only do I need a grappling hook, I need a power bomb to continue. Give me the energy tank! Just grab on, Samus. It's fine. Yeah, I can see that. If you don't have regular exposure to just people in general, and talking to yourself might feel like cope, make you feel bad about it, but I've always used it as a solid tool to work through problems. I do it a hell of a lot at work, and people give me funny looks quite often. Like, I don't know what it is, but I cannot maintain a train of thought if I'm not using words to kind of anchor whatever that thought is. So I'll be... And then I gotta create this variable, and in order for that to interact with this, people are like, what the are you doing right now? Oh, I'm programming. Are you sure you haven't gone crazy? Yeah. That's good. Glad you're feeling better about it. Everybody's got their own journeys to go through. Where be that half pipe? We have this portal. Could technically go through the green door. And we've got the underground section there that I don't know if I need to touch. There's the save room here. Do we go to Aegon? I don't think there was a half pipe here that we needed to get access to. Huh. Yeah, I said programming is not super complicated. It's just applying logic and kind of learning a foreign language regarding the syntax for whatever you're working with. It really is just it's tenacity. That's all programming is. If you have the willingness to bang your head against a wall for a little while, then you can basically solve any problem. But surprisingly, a lot of people just don't know how to follow instructions. And that's what a lot of programming is going to be. Work your way back from the solution you want. Yeah. Cataclysm. The starborn terror burnt through the heavens and struck Aether with an untold might. We all expected the world to shatter, but Aether held. There was great devastation, however. The green plains of Aegon were scorched forever, and the forest of Torvus was engulfed and racked by the sea. The skies burned for days, casting darkness over the land. I love that you could zoom into those. Ah, yes, lamp. My favorite language. Dots and lines. I don't even know where this is going. Oh, well, I've screwed that up. Looks like it just backtracks to the same room, so I can come and try it again. Actually, where does this put me? Is this a pickup, or do I need to go above? Invisible boys. I can't believe you would shoot at me. How rude. There's gotta be a pickup if I do that properly. I didn't hear anything, though. Oh, yeah, it goes up there. And then up into there. Dot frame. I can't say I'm familiar with that. Oh, there's a green door. That's clearly dot lines. That's a language. I should be able to read that. Oh, you tried to learn an assembly. See, there's your problem. We don't need to do that anymore. We're beyond needing to learn assembly languages. Just learn to code in binary. It's fine. Just interact with all of your hardware directly. You don't need drivers. What the hell, man? Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten anywhere close to working in anything other than properly translated language. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe one day. It's kind of like learning how binary works. You have some appreciation and also might be able to debug something in the future if it comes up, but you're never going to actually develop that into like a full-fledged, this is your skill. Unless you want to hate your life and, you know, make a lot of money, but hate it in the process. Purple door. Inside purple door. Oh, man. This looks uncomfortable. Let's see what we got. Statue of Zakar, the first sentinel of Aether. It was Zakar who discovered the world of Aether and led her people to settle on its wondrous surface. Structural analysis complete. This is a statue of Vemos, the third sentinel of Aether. She died giving birth to her son Umos, who in time became the fifth sentinel. Luminous subject expired 15 years ago. Scans indicate that this Luminous was very young at the time of death, not quite to adulthood. That a child would be pressed into combat duty suggests the desperation Luminous were at the war's end. They were desperate. Structural analysis complete. This is a statue of Cusis, the second sentinel of Aether. Cusis was the first sentinel born on Aether and protected the planet for 3 centicycles. I don't want to get near the center. Remember, if a big problem occurs. This is a statue of Jagank, the fourth sentinel of Aether. Jagank was the sentinel when the Ing brought war to Aether. He died in battle while defending the Great Temple. Object is part of a containment system. It is secured by a series of rotating locks around it, which are in turn controlled by a group of spinners. Yeah, these are the first spinners we've come into contact with that aren't split into 2 dimensions. No, that's not true. We interacted with one to open up the door in Torvus Bog. I just didn't scan it. Both of them 15. Approximately age of 4. Huh. An elderly Lumineth, but they were... Oh, not decas, 4.2 centacycles. Would that be 420 years old? If we were translating a cycle into a year, 420 revolutions around the planet. Sun. Yes, around the planet. Sun revolves around the planet. This is how science works. Defending this site or engaging in combat, however, it's okay. Alright. I guess we try for the spinners now. Unstable. Security system active portal use is currently impossible due to safety measures in place. Huh. Re-Google cycle to make sure I was right, and I typed in cycle time instead of decacenta. Turns out the cycle time is a thing, and it's part of math. What, as opposed to a revolution? Around whatever solar body they have. Oh, okay, so they have multiple. There we go. Cool. Does it translate directly into periods of time that we have? Or does it still require a reference point of some kind? Ah, crap, I think that was right. No, one more. Nope. There we go. Man, I'm gonna miss this dark ball. Oh! Crap, I should have done this one first. Even though this is the 4th sentinel. Well, that's cheating. I was gonna say, how am I supposed to know how the center one, if it's correct? Because it lights up. Smart. No, let it go back. Crap. Alright. So that one was the very center, meaning I need to do this one next. Ooh, the sky is doing the very angry thing. Oh no, there's letters in my map. Hmm. I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that. Say that it's a year now. Shit. So the center one is correct. And neither one of... No, okay. Let's put that one back. We need to do the far one first. There we go. No, this one also rotates that one too, doesn't it? Or do we do you? That was intentional. 100%. I knew what I was doing. I solved the puzzle. Part of a security system, powerful beam emitters are turned to their frequency needed to shatter the central containment chamber. What a concept! Inactive spinner units. Create a indestructible container that subsequently can only be destroyed by a specific frequency energy beam. A one-time use lock and key. With a lot of fanfare. It's probably a better way to do that, but the Lumineth were nothing if not a little exotic. Probably come back through that portal in the other direction. Yeah, because this is the other side of where you fight that boss, isn't it? I don't remember. Why is there a sack? Like, those are the 3 cryopods, I think. I don't know what that's for. Time to go use our super cool missile tech. Do you hold down the missile button? No. You do! And waste a missile in the process. Good enough. Shows what I know reading instructions. Scans indicate that this Lumineth perished due to a lack of nourishment. She remained at her post despite the fact that she was starving to death. To guard the Seeker missiles. Object analysis complete. This is a statue of a Lumineth warrior. Age and combat have caused structural damage to the statue, but it is not in danger of falling apart anytime soon. Psycho refers to a measure of time in the history of the cosmos that is used in a variety of cultures. Dates given in cycles are known as date cycles, according to the text in Captain A.C. Exter's last log, and consist of 6 numbers whose significance is currently unclear. The length of a cycle appears to be locally defined, and the unit is used in conjunction with a SI significant integer based set of prefixes, according to Metroid Prime 2 Dark Echoes. A cycle is, at least on Aether, assumed to be about 30 days. 300 years. Oh, 3 Earth years. Jesus Christ! So she wasn't 480 years old. That is a very old Lumineth. Oh, is this where my ship is? A new lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Yeah, I figured. Probably don't want people spamming entire... there's some copy pastas that could get around. The last hit breached my armor. The poison spreads. Though I have found the key, it is too late for me. Soon my light will fall. They know I am here. They will come to this site to plunder the key. My last stand shall be at the edge of the temple grounds. I only hope I have the strength to fight when they arrive. There was a wiki entry about Prime 2's... Huh. What the hell is that? Is that Chozo writing? It's on both sides. That's gotta be an Easter egg of some kind. Still repairing? Yeah. The ship is like, what is this suit? Get out. According to Metroid Prime's trilogy art book, the span between these games is 3 years long, indicating that a cycle is approximately a year long. That's the kind of stuff that's fun to get into. The nonsense polish that they can put in that I'm real worried about whether or not Prime 4 is going to end up with Eddie. Oh yeah, this is literally just so I can jump up. Alright, so I have Seeker Missiles, which means I believe it is time to go down into Torvus Bog again. I think I can get into that room now that I have double jump. Yeah, but only the working one. Good consistency in their immersion. Sense of pride and accomplishment by taking damage from their thrusters. Oh, I still hope they have Spring Ball and whatever Prime 4 ends up being. Hell, even make it its own ability. Give us little, like, platforming sections where you have to jump the ball around on little moving platforms. Or, I don't know, let us use the boost ball ability, but without turning into a ball first. That'd be cool, too. It's fine, don't worry about it. Huh. Does the map give you hints in this game like it did in Prime 1? Like, I imagine it's probably because you've been providing assistance that I haven't had it pop up as much, but I definitely don't remember finding these things as quickly as this. Oh, yeah. The Shine Spark has not been in any of the 3D games. And that was like a integral part of a lot of the endgame puzzles in any of the 2D ones. I suppose I can kind of understand why they couldn't implement it, because how the hell would you? But also, yes please. I'll take it. Bag it up, ship it home. Shine Spark, and you have the animals that teach you how to do the crouch jump and the wall. Is it just the crouch jump? I think it's the doo-doo, dodo, whatever it is. I feel like I was robbed. You play Prime 4 and you end up running into the animals up in their little habitat conservatory thing. And they're the same animals from Super Metroid, but I had never played the Metroid or Super Metroid. I never even knew what Super Metroid was when I first played the game. Like, oh yeah, you met these animals before. And my mind went crazy trying to think of where the hell they were from. Like, maybe they were a reference inside the game, or they were really cool lore building. It's like, nah, this is from Super Metroid. Don't worry about it. Don't you do it. Some of the upgrades you get in Fusion are hard. You do master the Shine. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I've ever 100%ed Fusion. I've done it with a lot of other games, but I don't think I've ever done it with Fusion. Maybe. Holy shit. I have been streaming for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I know people do a lot longer streams, but my longest so far is like 2 and 10 minutes. I think I did longer ones before, but As it turns out, having someone to talk to kind of fills in the downtime between events. Stop your grumbling. Shush yourself. Quiet. It's fine. Yeah. Those, I think the update that I did to the Dolphin emulator that fixed the black bar problem also fixed the map having performance issues. So I can get into this room now that I have the purple, but I guess there's probably a purple down here I needed as well. Ah, well. Let me get both on the way there. I think I will play until whenever the next save station shows up. And that'll be it for me tonight. Got a couple chores I gotta take care of before my Deep Rock Galactic date. Let a dimension to get the sky keys. You need to use the Annihilator Beam to open up the dimension to get the sky keys. That would have been... Oh. What would that even be? Like... Maybe not even a third dimension, because it's the combo beam. Maybe it's like a combo world. You get some shifting elements to it where there's timing-based puzzles that you have to work through. I don't know. A third dimension would be kind of cool, too. Not able to really visualize how that would work. I can't believe I have to switch beams to not waste a missile. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No! What is this? An elevator. Is that that's not just me, right? The Seeker missile has a regular tendency to be like, I don't feel like it today. Miss that one. I don't need any ammo. I need missiles. Other than for puzzles, I've never found it useful in combat. Would have been cool if more enemies took use of it. Does the Sanctuary boss use it? I don't remember. Thank you. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I 100% didn't realize these two were connected like this. Cool. I mean, okay, I've technically got it now. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. The key. The key is left control. Yeah, so I have the Seeker missile upgrade, so I can technically go into this room, but I have no idea if that's worth it. Screw it, why not? It won't kill me. What's the fastest way to get there? I think turn right. Yep. Oh yeah, maybe a robot or something. Some techie enemy that can regenerate. Huh. Even here in Aegon Wastes, this game isn't as... It's not as drab as I had memories of it. Anyway, human memory is a fallible piece of crap that generally makes things up as it goes, and every time you recall something, you degrade the memory further. So, you know what? That's why we're playing it again. Because I forgot everything that I remembered from playing it the first time. It is astounding to me that we've made it as far as we have where law enforcement relies on first-person testimony in order to prove innocence or guilt. Because people make things up to themselves without even realizing it. You probably have some childhood memories of your own that you don't even have. You fabricated out of stories your parents or your friends told you. We live in a society. I'm just glad this game plays so nice with a mouse and keyboard. And... oh no, I did the thing! Well, now I gotta make sure it's actually recording properly. I accidentally hit escape. Let's see, so we full screen it, and then we go check OBS is still working. Okay, cool. We're good. First encounter it's right after you talk to the dead guy. Right for you before you fight the spider. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, it's down even further. Way at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, the last time I saved was over in Tortoise Bog. Not a huge trek, but would be slightly uncomfortable. What is that? That looks cool. Some sort of control center. Convert it into a weapon based on analysis. I think you would have had to hit enter. I don't think hitting escape twice would do anything. Playing a dangerous game, though. Using a 60% keyboard, so switching beams and also using the map is one button away from killing the game. Oh, really? If you hit escape twice? Huh. Oh, that might be a setting. You can have it ask to confirm to close the game versus doing it automatically. Hello, friends. Are you new? I don't know anymore because I killed you. You are new. A Krayley! Krayley phases between dimensions as a defense mechanism. A crystal in its carapace gathers energy to fuel the creation of a warp portal. The process is uncontrollable, keeping the Krayleys in a constant state of dimensional flux. I can just imagine, like, just a hypothetical person who has this constant state of dimensional flux problem going on. Powerbomb. Where they've got, like, two families, one on each side of the dimension, and they're, like, sitting at a family dinner. So anyway, as I was saying... Okay, this is getting really annoying. Lumineth subject expired. Lumineth was blind, possibly from birth. Damaged cybernetic augmentation is present. A sonic imaging device enabled the subject to see the world around him. That is really cool. So, like, the pirates invented the thermal beam, or thermal whatever or not. Oh, really? Trailer drop. Like, today? That would be a fun time. Cool world building, and also foreshadowing. I'm going to touch this thing. Drill Gober. Drill Gober, don't stand up. Oh, yeah, this is a puzzle I can do right now, maybe. Ah! Oh, just to lift it up while it was still spinning. The 20th, that quick? I don't know why I'd have the impression they'd, you know, foreshadow it by months. Oh man, this June's gonna be real interesting. Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not a great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. Nice, good job. Yeah, 4 was a bit short, too. and a little underwhelming. It was okay. It had some real high points to it. Go in the hole. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just to get back on the elevator. Okay. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is I must kill. Rip person indeed. The drill is here too. If you insist. According to Lumineth records, the Ing used this area to conduct rites of passage. Young Ing battle fierce opponents to prove their mettle in combat. It appears this Lumineth was one of their many opponents. That's cool and all, but like... Oh! That's just a completely encased bubble there. Fascinating. Would you guys stop? I probably need to go through that hole. Oh, that does... Oh, it doesn't connect because of the... the key was over here and it just ends. There's no connection to the tunnel at all. Oh, right. Okay, so this is how you continue just forward in this zone so you can get access. Impossible to progress. Don't even think about it. Oh, man, there's so many good games potentially coming out in the near future. All the Metroid boys. We got that Silk Song eventually, maybe, probably. What in the heck? Are those mini puffballs? That's pretty cool. Yep. This is just to open up a shortcut. Thing don't even know I'm here. Back to Torvus Bog, I guess. Unless I can turn around and get something. I swear to God this opens. Really? It doesn't? Huh. I am Crazy Boy? You just walk back again. This is the coolest way to do backtracking. It's technically new each time. Oh, I was going to be real angry if that was a powerbomb block. Real angry. Huh. Dark Burst. This game has the super missiles for the light and the dark beam. And I imagine Annihilator beam. Like, there's vague memories of things in this game. 100% forgot that these existed. Are they any good? Yeah. 30 ammo and 5 missiles. That doesn't sound fun. I guess if you, like, really need to kill an enemy that is weak to the dark beam... I'm gonna look at that info. Oh, it wants me to use it all right now, doesn't it? Let's see. Weapon systems. Beam weapon. Oh, charge combos. Nope. The Dark Burst is the Dark Charge combo. This potent blast opens a rift to a dark dimension, pulling enemies to oblivion. Firing a Dark Burst will cost you 5 missiles and 30 ammo. The Dark Burst is a slow-moving blast. It is of limited effect against agile and rapid-moving enemies. It's a black hole. It's a black hole gun. 100% don't remember. You know what? Maybe I didn't even get it. That's always a possibility. Alright, boys, let's see what happens. How do I get in here? Aegon Waste. Behind the only gray door here. Oh, hey, guys. Like, you're agile, but I'm told... Oh! After you get the Dark Burst, you get the effect that goes on the gun. Oh, that's cool. Alright, eat the... Go in the thing. Go in the thing. Oh, man. It's not as much of a black hole as I thought it would be. Alright, we'll try it one more time. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I intentionally shot past them, thinking if I hit the wall behind both of them, they'd both get sucked in, but... Alas, I was... too optimistic, it seems. And I need Power Bomb before I can get whatever the hell's behind that white door. Not that OP. Yeah, it's 30 ammo per shot. Dude, it'd suck if it was OP. Can't have that happen. Just use up all 250 ammo for both weapons, and have that be the Annihilator Beam's shot. Just erase your save file. I definitely remember going through this portal back here. Just not getting the... Probably just not using it, to be honest. Alright, well, time to work my way back to a save station and call it a day. It should have been that OP to make it worth using. Yeah, probably. I don't know, it's cool. And I guess if you're the kind of player that says I'm not going to use it out of principle, like I want to know that I can defeat something on my own terms without having to rely on the super OP ammo. You could use that occasionally, and then you'd be left without any ammo, so you can, you know, beat them on your own terms after the cool flashy attacks. Okay, right here or there. Probably something like that. It's usually the last thing I ever get in the game, so I forget. Because it's kind of out of the way, and you've already had to basically backtrack to get there twice now. Well, if I have access to the Dark Burst, why can't I have access to the Light Flamethrower, which is clearly what the Light Beam would have? The Solar Flare. Can I have TN's Solar Flare, please? It uses 100 missiles. You can't use it until you get enough upgrades. That's not the map button. And then he gives me a boost to start running faster. It'll be faster if I go through the other door. Even though I should be going to Aegon Waste. Don't mind me, guys. I'm here on official business. Zippity zoop. Just hack the game so you can do a morph ball only run. You can use all your beams, and your bombs will open every door, so you don't have to switch off. You get homing missiles that fly out of the morph ball if you press a button, so you can do some of the puzzles. I went all the way up here so I could get to the save room that's down here. Smirt. Temple ground next to the ship you found when you got missiles. Oh! That is a yellow door, so I'll need power bombs before I can get that. I remember that for some reason. Alright. Well, I thoroughly appreciate your company, Taco. It has been a fun stream. An hour and a half longer than usual. I will probably be on again tomorrow night. I have no idea how to end streams. I used to just editing them done at some point. Like doing a long record and just calling it a day. Anyway. Thank you for having fun with me. I will see you next time.